say to you? Yeah, I got 2 copies of her before 300. The hilarious thing is, and I'm so happy about it, I got her on my first multi, and then I pulled her on like 260, I think. So yeah. Yeah, that's never happened to me in the history of like Grand Crosstown. Like that's like on every banner I've ever pulled on, I've never pulled my first pull, like on the first pin pull for any character that I know of, that I can remember. On a character that I was hoping to get, you know? Now I'm just stacking, so like I'm officially stacking now. Like no BS, no like, oh yeah. Like I'm stacking and not stacking. Like I'm actually stacking now. Because I kinda have to if I plan on getting like I summoned for her. I said I was gonna go to 300 and I did. I went to 300 for Roxy. I spent 300 diamonds on Roxy. I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I don't half-ass it. I don't back out on the shit. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. Even if it's against my better judgment, I do this shit. So when I said, hey, I'm a like if I promise, like when I promise, I'll put it to you like this. Yeah, I know. But because I literally said before I pulled her, I said I promise I probably go 300 on her. And then I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna go 300 on her. And that was before my first multi. And I pulled her on my first multi. And I was like, fuck. Oh well. Man of my word. Fuck it. So I went to 300. And the hilarious part is, and here's the hilarious thing, right? I got a free multi. I know. It's a waste, but it is what it is. It'll be alright though, because I still have time to save for the collab. So, like, I've been playing this game so long. Like, I've played like 4 or 5 versions at this point now. I played the Asia version. I played the Korean version. I played the Japanese version. I played the global version, right? So I'm not gonna play the CN version. Not even. I'm not touching that shit. Not even trying it. Not going to beta. Like Hikaru is like trying to get me to play the CN version. I'm like, fuck that noise. Like, nah. Boss battle. CN, Chinese version. The Chinese version. The CN version's in beta right now. C as in Charlie, and N as in and N as in November. Yeah, man. So like, yeah. So like, I know. Like, I have enough time. I just don't know. I don't think I have enough time to know that I don't think I have enough time to actually get enough to pity though. Like, I don't think I have enough unless they get free gems out. I don't think I have enough to pity. I think I have enough to get 600 gems though. But I don't think I have enough to get pity if I start saving now. Like, I'm pretty sure I have enough to get 600, but I'm pretty sure I don't have enough to get 900 though for a guarantee. I might. Like, cause if I count this coming up week, they usually get free gems during a collab, but it's not a lot. It's usually like 100 gems or something, or like 50 to 100 gems. So it's like 2 multis most times, right? But that's usually about it. It's usually like tickets and like a multi. Does that make sense? Like, it's usually not nothing crazy. You get what I'm saying? And I'm counting that with tickets, right? So even if it's like nah, it's usually like 300 gems. Nah, I don't. It's usually tickets. It's usually tickets and something like to offset it. Like, I guess you can save like, cause with anniversary it was like 300, right? But that was including tickets, so it was like 200 gems or 300 gems, I guess, and tickets. So it was like 200 plus tickets, right? With global anniversary, JP anniversary is coming up, I think, in a month or two, right? So, nah, not this soon. Not even close. Nah, it'll be end of the year before we maybe see a Meliodas or Escanor. Or another year or two before we see Escanor or something, right? So yeah, I wouldn't like hold my breath on like a Meliodas this year. It's gonna be a top unit this year at the end of the year, but I don't think it's gonna be both Escanor and Meliodas. That's super fucking rare. Like, I think this is the first time ever. Like, in fact, I'm gonna put this shit on. No, I better do this manually because I don't know how the computer's gonna do this shit. But after this battle, I'll pull up the past banners to look, because I don't think they released the Escanor and the Meliodas in the same year before. Except for, like, I think last year was the first time they've ever done that. I think last year was the first time they did that shit. That was super rare. Like, that was stupid crazy, man. Yeah, no, that's always a good thing. Stacking up like that. So let's see. That's a Android. Previous thing. Wait, what? What? I knew Elizabeth. Wait, she came. Oh, yeah, she must have came out last week. Her own JP. Yeah, she must have came out last week on JP. Or that's what we're getting this week. So I guess we're getting her this week. Okay. So this is okay. So this is who we're getting this week. Fuck. We're getting this Elizabeth? Ultimate Gauge. Lovely. Anyway. Let's see. End of the year. Let's see. Releasing a top tier Meliodas, like Trader Meliodas. Trader Meliodas. Right on the group. So they released Meliodas in December. Alright. Okay. So, okay, then I'm wrong. They released the Soap Meliodas and Escanor in the same year. So never mind. So I'm wrong. And then in 2021, they did so it was 2 years in. So it was like 2 years they did the show. Because they did Harley Quinn and they did Trader Meliodas in 2021. And then last year we got Escanor. We got Ultimate Escanor. Well, we had 3 badass units. We had Light Liz. Yeah, we had Purgatory Melly, Ultimate Escanor, and Light Liz. So yeah. All right. So it was like 2 years. So I was wrong. But yeah. So it doesn't have. So it's super rare. I guess that's why they released another Elizabeth. So JP's. So that's why. That's right. Today is Wednesday. So today, technically it's Thursday in Japan, and that's why they're releasing Elizabeth. So we're getting Elizabeth, I guess, on Tuesday in global. Nah, I think like Liz is still pretty good. But this new Liz though, I wonder what's good with her though. Hold up. So she's got a Pierce card, an AoE Pierce. She's got a Reflect card. Wait, but she doesn't have. Wait, she doesn't have Revive. This Liz is trash. So she's got blue. Liz is a wait. Hold up. Increase your base attack. Oh, okay. So it's her passive. What's good, Liquid? That's what I was thinking, man. Like, thanks, Liquid. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, she's a nothing burger. Like, that's what I was thinking, man. My 3060, I paid like when I got it from Newegg, man. I paid like $280 when it was on sale during Christmas, man. And it was new. It was new, but I had issues with it though, bro. I had issues with it. The passive's okay, but she's not worth summoning for. I'm not gonna summon for her. I'm damn sure not gonna summon for her. Yeah, just rub it in. Though. Yeah, just rub it in, Nami. Just rub it in. Yeah, well, I had issues with it. I also had issues with the 3070 I bought, and I also had issues with the 3080 I bought. So next time I get money, I'll just go into the 40 series, I guess. It's cool though. It's cool. Maybe it's because I bought from Newegg. I'll probably get it from like Walmart or Best Buy or something next time. It's probably because I got it from Newegg and I had it shipped or some shit, you know. Maybe, you know. Hell, I might even just go back. I might even just go for the 20, because I'll tell you what. Any series above I'll tell you what. Any series above fucking the 16 series is better than what I got right now. And as far as I'm fucking concerned, fucking I'm rocking a 1060. So I literally was jumping like, what is it, like 20 generations? What is that, like 10? What is that? What is 16, like the 10 series, 16 series, 17. Yeah, like almost 15 generations. I was jumping like 15 generations. $710, bruh. If you trolling, if you talking about the GTX 7, you trolling, homie. If you talking about the GTX 710, are you really talking about the GTX 710? Are you nigga? Are you really talking about trolling. That shit ain't better than the 1060. Bruh. I know, bruh. Bruh, get that shit out of it, bruh. It's not better than the 1060. It's not better than the 1060. I'm telling you, it's not better than the 1060. Look at this shit. It's not better than the 1060. I'm rocking a 1060 right now. That's what I have a 1060. Bruh, that's why I said you trolling. Cause I have a 1060. Like, I have a 1060, my dude. So you telling me to step down where I can't even stream or play shit? Fuck that, man. Ah, nigga. Nah, man, you trolling. Bruh. Anyway. Bruh, nah, I mean. Nah, man. Nah, I know my graphics cards. Like, excuse me, I know my NVIDIA graphics cards. I'm still trying to get my head around AMD graphics cards though. I'm still confused on the numbers as far as NVIDIA graphics cards. Bruh, it's too late for April Fools, man. It's too late for April Fools, bruh, that's an off-color, lame-ass April Fool's joke, bruh, that shit wasn't even funny. She wasn't even funny. Bruh. What's good with you, Liquid? You just get off work, homie? Oh, you still at work? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, bet. These people using that booty now. 6 minutes, huh? We got 6 minutes. Yeah, my homegirl started working 12s as an RN for as an RN. So she's getting used to working these 12s and shit now. Bruh, I feel you. I feel you, man. When I was a correction officer, I did 4 on, 4 off. I never wanted to work another 5 or 7 day week again, man. I, bruh, you couldn't tell me, man. No other job, no other job. If I couldn't work 3 or 4 days a week, I didn't want to take that job, man. Bruh, like cause you literally, when you work in a job where you work in 12, you literally only working half a year, legitly working half a year or less. And you have so much damn free time. Like, you don't realize it. Like, that first day off, you sleep. That first day off, you sleep, or you wide awake. One of the two. One of the two. That first day off, you either sleep or you wide awake. That second day, you kind of in between. That third day, you a little bit wired. Like, you got 4 off. Like, for me, when because I was doing 4 on, 4 off, right? Right. Because of how the shifts are. Yeah. Right. Because when it was like 4 on, 4 off, man. And because for me, it was like that first day when I got home, I did mornings, too. So it was like I went from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., right? And so when I got home, I pretty much took a shower, ate, and slept. And then, like, when that first day, when I got home at about 7, right? Like, I was up. Like, most times I was up until about, like, I don't know, like 3, 4 a.m. Sometimes 6 a.m. And then I crash out, like almost like 7, 8 hours, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, maybe, right? Then I'm up that whole day, like almost 12 hours, right? And then that second day, it felt like I went to sleep 8 hours, and then I was up. And then that third day, like, it felt like I didn't sleep. Paychecks is what it is, what it's about, man. Paychecks, it's like, and then stacking up and then investing. Shit, man. Okay, when you start making enough money to start investing in shit, and even you don't have to start making a lot of money. Like, I started investing a little bit at a time. Like, I got a few shares here and there. I don't have a lot of money and a lot of shares, right? But I started investing in shares and shit. So, like, I started putting like $1 here and $1 there in shares. But you gotta stay consistent though if you're gonna invest in shares. So, like, right now I pretty much got like about $1,000 in shares in a few of the major companies and here and there. Like, I don't have that to major, but like, if I had a lot more money, I would invest a lot more money into my shares, and the dividends would pay out a lot more. But right now I get like maybe like every quarterly, like every three months, right? I get like let's be honest, after you got your paycheck, you're still tired. Well, yeah, man, because like it depends on what type of job you're working. So if you doing like let's say you working low end, let's say low end like fast food, right? And you working, you bring home a paycheck about $300 a week, right? So out of that $300, you're paying your local bills. And your local bills, after you pay your local bills, so you pay your cell phone, your gas, that first week, and then you pay your rent your second week, and then that third week, you're supposed to stack up and save that for emergencies. No, taxes already taxes already come out though. Taxes are supposed to already come out, like if you do your taxes right. If you have it scheduled right, so you have it, so you don't have to worry about that shit. Because unless you're a business owner, now if you're a business owner, then you got to manually take your taxes out yourself. And if you're doing it right, you should be taking your taxes out every time you pay yourself, like before you pay yourself anyway. So, and taxes are fucking annoying. But most people don't do that. Most people take their taxes out like at the end of the month or whatever, shit like that. Like if you're doing it right. But I don't know, man. Like there's so many different ways. Like finance, I can talk about finances all day. Like legitimately, like because and I started building credit. Like the way I started building credit was I got a credit union, right? And what I did was when I got into the credit union, I had $1,000. I put it into a savings account. And when I was with my credit union after 3 months, I took out $1,000 loan. With that $1,000 loan, I used that $1,000 in savings account in my savings, and I used that to pay off my $1,000 loan. I didn't touch that money in my savings. I used that $1,000, and that's how I built my credit. And that's that's what I did. Legitimately, just built credit. I just did like that. Like you don't touch that $1,000. No, and that's $1,000 that you don't that $1,000, right, is $1,000 that you don't need. You can't have or whatever money is in sitting in savings. It's money you don't need. Like you don't have to have, and that you have to touch, right? You forget about it, and it's there. Like you can't have $1,000 and be needing this shit. Otherwise, it's never gonna work. And that's how you get yourself bad credit, by touching that $1,000, right? Forget to pay, not, bruh. Like you can't forget to pay if you have the taxes taken out. If you have the taxes taken out of your check every month, every paycheck, like that's one way to save yourself. Like you take the taxes out of every paycheck. Like, but people want to try and play the government and shit. You can't play Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam's gonna take his cut, and if he don't take his cut, he's gonna take it out of your ass. And so like. Well, yeah, but even then though, like, okay, so I've had an illegitimate business I've started up like a business. I'm trying to start up another business, and I'm trying to start a legitimate business. So when you're doing a legitimate business, man, it's like. You sit your taxes aside. Like people the operation costs are just annoying, right? It is what it is. It's just a fact of life. Operating costs, but it's rewarding to have your own though. Like I had a small business for a little bit. And I learned a lot. I only had it for like 3 months, and then I ended up like crashing and burning. It was a little repair business. Shit fell apart, and I learned real quick, like if you don't set your taxes aside, it eats you alive. So I mean, like, and I'm talking from experience. So that's why I'm like saying it. That's why I'm speaking from experience, right? Like I didn't sit my taxes aside, so it's not that I had to pay the tax. It's just if I hadn't had a little money, if I hadn't had the money saved up aside that I did, I'd be in some trouble. So that's what I'm saying. So because I tried to do I tried to pay at the end of the month, right? You know, instead of taking it out after profit and all. After I tried to take it out like after I paid myself, like instead of before I paid myself, right? And you should always, from what I learned is, you should always take your taxes out before you pay yourself, and get yours and get yours off the back end. And that's just the way I operate now. So I know when I start this new business in marketing, when I do my start this new marketing company, when I get the capital together, that's just the way I'll go. Um, cause me and Liquid were talking about like work and shit. We were talking about working 12s and shit, and then we started going to work, and then it went, and then you started talking about making money, and then we went into finances, and that's how that went. Yeah, it's not hard to branch topics. 15 for 12 Gen Ryzen 7 1700. I have the same price in my. I would go with the best. I would go with the. I would go with the Ryzen 7, man. I go with the Ryzen 7. Um, because you're gaming, and 7 i5, man. I would go with the Ryzen 7 if you're gaming. If you're doing just data processing and stuff, you can go with the i5. But since you're gaming, I would go with the i7. I mean the Ryzen 7. I would go with the Ryzen 7 all day for gaming. Hell, because this is what I got. This is what I'm rocking right now. Hold on, I'll show you my specs. And mine's a bit older, but and I'm rocking a 1060. So this is what I'm rocking right now. So I don't have any issues playing any games. Only issue I have right now with playing games is my graphics card. My graphics card is my only bottleneck. So, yeah. Yeah, man. So it's like, yeah. So I built this PC. So it's like I'm not talking on my ass. Like I'm talking from experience. Only issue is this damn stroke took a lot of shit out of me, son. Yeah, but I'm not sure. No, I didn't make any mistakes when I built it. It's just I don't know if I can do it now though. might be able to do it now. I still remember I know the fundamentals of it. Because I built the shit just by reading the damn manual. So I mean, but I also been building computers since I was like in high school. Actually, a little bit before that, when I was middle school, I think I started building computers. I think my first computer I built was damn, what was it? It was Windows 3.1. It had like it had 256 gigabytes, no, 256 megabytes of RAM. Man, what was the process on it? It was an Athlon. Was it Athlon? Or was it not Athlon, but Pentium? No, was it a Pentium? No, was it a Pentium? Pentium 2? Was it Pentium 2? I can't remember, bruh. It's been so long. I can't remember. Was it Pentium 2? I can't remember, bro. I can't remember. It's been so long. I can't remember. Yeah, but that. Yeah, man. And I remember it had dial-up internet. Probably way beyond your time. Alright, y'all. I'm switching over to Magic, and then we're gonna do some well, yeah. If I benchmark, what type of benchmark you trying to run, bro? Well, yeah. What type of benchmark you trying to run? What are you trying to? But what are you trying to run though? What? That's why I said, what are you trying to run? Like, what are you using it for? What are you using it for? Like, it depends on what you're using it for. That's why I said, what are you using it for? Cause look, like, it depends on what you're using it for. Like, what games are you running? What games are you running? Are you just doing something like solid editing? Or are you just doing straight gaming? So that's why I said, if you're multitasking, that's why I said, if you're multitasking, I said that's why I literally said, look, I said, if you're doing, if rewind it back, I said if you're like data processing and editing, and I believe it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I said if you're data processing, editing, and gaming, go with the i5. If you're just gaming, I said go with the Ryzen 7. I'm just gaming. I'm not doing no editing. Like, I'm only gaming. So therefore, that's why I chose the Ryzen 7. But also, that's the i5. That's the i5 12. That's the i5 12 gen. And what's the giga? And what's the but what's the what version is it though? Is it the 12400? Is it 12450? Is it the 12500? Because that's the thing with Intel. You got to know the sockets, right? Okay, so it's a 12400, right? 12400F. Okay. Okay, so the 12400F. So 440. Okay, so wait, with the eight cache. Then it's damn sure better. Wait, so hold up. Then it's damn sure better than the Ryzen 7, the 1700, because the Ryzen 7 1700. Yeah, it's damn sure better. Ryzen 7. Uh, Yeah, bro. Look, it's better. It's better. It's more. It has way more gigahertz than my processor. Of course, it's better, bro. Okay, and it's also come out. It's also, if I'm not mistaken, it also came out after this processor. So yeah, that's the newest. So it's the 12400. So that's what I'm saying though. So go with the 12400 because it's actually better than my. It's actually better than the Ryzen. See, if it was the Ryzen 7 like 5800, right, or higher gen, of course I would go with that, right, over that. But I went with the 1700X because that's what it wasn't the 12 series wasn't even out yet. So go with the i5 if they the same damn price. And plus you're gonna get higher gigahertz. You're gonna get because you're getting the 4.0 gigahertz processor with the, yeah, of course, man, bruh, you're getting the 440 with the 18 million, man, and bruh. So if you're going with Intel over Ryzen, of course, and you're getting the 440 gigahertz, of course, go for it. Go for that. Go for that because it's the 12th gen. Because the Ryzen, because I'm pretty sure this is like the first or second gen Ryzen that I have. Like, and that's not even, and my processor and my core speed. Nah, bro, go with the, yeah, go with the i5. Yeah, bro, go with the i5, man. Go with the i5. You good? Go with the i5, G. And I'm not even going into specs. I'm just going with a Surface Google search. We're just doing a Surface. If I really want, bro, let's go into the breakdown. Who I use my breakdowns. Who I use? Okay. Let's do this. Back 2017, right? All right. Because this is when I built this PC, was in 2017, right? So you're talking about a processor. You're talking about a processor. Right. What's the release date on this? Bruh. Come on now. Come on now. You talking about a 2022 processor compared to when I built this. Now, if you comparing a Ryzen 2022 processor compared to an i5, apples and apples, right? If it was a Ryzen, if it was the newest Ryzen, all day hands down, it would destroy this i5, right? Thank you. So like that's what I'm saying. So So if this was the newest, right? That's what I'm saying. If this was the newest Ryzen, bruh, look at that, look at that, look at that cache. Look at that cache speed. Like hands down, bruh. Like the newest Ryzen destroys. Like, and then let's look at price. So then let's look at price. We'll do Amazon. So 160. So $162. So then we'll say Ryzen 7. So what is it? So comparable. 5800. Trying to see which one. So the 5800 came out in 2022, right? So that's the 5800X. So it's about $100 more. So it's about $100 more, right? So why isn't Rand if they showed the Threadripper? Yeah, man, the Threadripper is like stupid great. Like even though like the yeah, this is the bruh, like that the cache, the DDR, bruh, man, this is stupid. And this is a combo too. See, this is cool because this is a combo, man. You get the processor and motherboard. See, when you're buying here's the thing though, right, Nami? Here's how you save money. You get the processor and motherboard together. You get motherboard processor combos, right? Most times that's how you save money. That's what I usually did, right? That's how I built my PC. I looked for motherboard processor combos and I shopped at Micro Center. I don't know if you have a Micro Center where you're at, but that's pretty much what I did though, right? So, and I think I don't remember. I don't have my invoice. If I do, I don't remember where it is. But I think I paid like about $4 something for my motherboard processor combo. Because it was a discount about like $100 or whatever. So yeah, like it's best to get motherboard processor combos, and you'll that way you don't have to worry about compatibility. And plus this is an AM4 socket, so like I don't know, man, bruh. Like I can do this all day, man. I can build man. I did this shit for a living, man. Just building people PCs and shit. They gave me a price range. See right here? Like, they gave me a price range. And I could just build a PC. Like, I need a PC for about $1,000. Alright. What are you going to be doing with it? Alright, I'm doing this, 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 and this. Alright. What do you like more? Which manufacturer you like more? Intel or AMD? Do you want an all Intel system? Do you want do you want an all AMD system? Or do you don't mind? What type of CPU do you want? I don't know. I don't know any of that. Just build me the best for the price that I'm giving you. Alright, I got you. Like, that's what I just built. I would build the shit, and then what I would do is I would look at the benchmarks on it, and then I would price out everything. I put everything together. I make sure everything was compatible. I get the case that they wanted, and I build it to them, and then I build it for them, and then I ship it to them. Call it a day. But yeah. Alright, Nami. I'm gonna switch out games. I'll be back on.